you're here already.
Yeah, I got down last night. Get the papers.
Phew, it's cold out there.
No Financial Times.
Yeah, they didn't have one left. They don't seem to cater for tycoons in the village. Unless you order in advance.
What a country.
Anyway, I thought you were supposed to be getting away from it all.
Well, what do you want me to do? Yoga exercises? The one thing I can't stand is hanging around waiting for other people to make up their minds.
Oh, indeed, yes. The Duke of Wellington was a member here, and Disraeli, Haig.
And now you are a member here?
Yes. I haven't been a member for very long, actually. Of course, you get all sorts of people here nowadays. Doctors, civil servants, architects, that sort of people. No prestige attached to club membership nowadays, just a matter of convenience. The odd touch of personal service.
You're quite comfortable there, sir.
Perfectly comfortable, thank you, George. How's your wife, by the way?
Well, she's not quite so bad, sir. She's a lot to complain of, but she manages to keep cheerful, though.
Splendid.
Thank you, sir.
Does he always talk about his personal affairs?
Oh, good Lord, yes, yes. Quite a character. Now then.
Oh, what actually is the matter with his wife?
Well, she's... Well, it's rather sad, actually. She's crippled with arthritis.
Ah, arthritis.
She's all right, sir. It's just these varicose veins. She can't get around like she used to, and she's always been such an active person. Still, she manages to keep cheerful, though.
Oh, splendid.
Thank you, sir.
You do have another.
No, thank you. I'm not very much accustomed to alcohol.
Now then, the position with us, as you know, is that any sale of arms must have government approval. In your case, as you have no official representation in your own country, I'm afraid we should be flogging a very dead horse. Your application would have no chance of approval at government level. As you're no doubt aware, our two countries have an amicable relationship, and I'm afraid if a company of our standing were to supply arms for an insurrection, well, that would be considered an act of hostility.
Mr. Harris, I will not waste any more of your time.
I'm frightfully sorry. You could try some of the independents. There's a fellow called Hine.
I have tried Mr. Hine already.
Oh. Well, you could try him again. He's about the only chap I can think of who might be able to help you.
Thank you very much.
I'll see you out.
Ace.
3, 4, 5, double word score. Race.
Grace.
All right.
What is it?
Suppose you had to do that.
Hmm?
Grace.
Jim.
Yeah, skip it.
It's a noun.
Her middle name.
Nobody ever called her that. You never did. Did you? She was, wasn't she?
What?
Graceful.
Taboo subject. Anyway, you should know. She's your friend.
And still your wife. Wherever she is.
Yeah, well, that's just it, isn't it? Wherever.
Heard anything?
Why? I said why.
Why not? Known you long enough, haven't I? Both of you.
Look, we might be neighbors on the river, but I didn't know you came aboard as a refugee from marriage guidance.
For God's sake, Joe.
Yes. I hear often. Through people like, accountants and solicitors and mutual friends.
Horrid.
Anyway, it's an overrated pastime.
What is?
Marriage. I'd keep well away from it if I were you.
You're advising me? Is that your advice?
No, it's my opinion.
Oh, what's the difference?
When you give your opinion, you're saying take it or leave it. When you give your advice, you're saying take it.
I hadn't thought of it that way, I must say.
I never give advice. Well, that's not true, actually. I do sometimes, but I shouldn't do. Very dangerous pastime. Like taking things too seriously.
Like what, for instance?
Come on.
Where is she now, Joe?
Who?
Don't be silly.
How should I know? We're not Siamese twins.
You're still in love with her, aren't you? Come on, concentrate. Your turn. You're 86, and I'm 162. You did that on purpose.
Can't stand being beaten by a woman.
You dirty, rotten cheat.
Like another drink?
No sign of your gentleman in the foyer, sir.
All right. Thank you. Hester.
What are you doing out here? Thought you were rather like this sort of thing.
I'm waiting for some idiot engineer from a Swiss radar firm. I did give him his tickets, so I suppose I really ought to wait for him. I do adore this passage.
Yes. I say, it isn't exactly my stuff.
Well, next time you might be lucky and cop Gilbert and Sullivan, or even Sousa.
Well, at least they knew how to write a good tune.
Oh. How are you getting on with your new reconnaissance tank?
Well, the Germans are nibbling. Not too happy about the trials.
No, they don't throw their money about.
The South American scene looks rather promising, doesn't it, one way and another?
Yes, they seem to be going for practically anything since General Twelgo took over.
The surprising thing is they don't seem to want it from the Americans.
Oh, not really surprising. The new president spent some of his formative years as a bellhop in Alabama. I suppose as an interested firm, you'll be at their embassy get-together?
Yes, Wednesday. You coming?
No. No, we've decided to tread rather carefully on this one. Wait and see what the press reaction's like. After all, General Twelgo can hardly be described as a dove.
Well, I have the impression he just wants to restore a little law and order.
Oh, yes. It's all a matter of degree, isn't it? See anything of an African? Calls himself Mabuza.
Wants to start a bushfire for 25,000, have you?
Yeah. Yes, well, I know it's piffling compared with the South American thing.
I say, it's a bit of a calm down. Jet fighters, scout cars, jungle defoliants.
2 old rifles, as I know, but we're rather interested in where the money's coming from. We're checking on his credentials. He's doing a postgraduate philosophy course at Durham. Quite a bright lad. Got 2-1 when he graduated.
Pestering me for months. I think I've made it pretty clear to him that I wouldn't barge him with a touch bowl.
Where do you pick up these strange colloquialisms? Did he accept your dusty answer?
Well, I passed him on to our friend Hine.
Oh, what you might call a vicious circle. He's been Hine before.
Yes, I gathered. I thought our little corporal might be tempted sooner or later. He's not doing exactly tremendous business, I hear, despite appearances.
No, I believe he is having rather a lean spell. But I hear he's making a bid for the South American businesses.
Oh, really? Of course, I've nothing against the chap personally. I think he's done tremendously well for himself, considering his background. I've always felt there's no room for the entrepreneur in our business.
Come now, you don't really expect me to believe you mean that.
I think if we give him enough rope.
Good Lord, what do you want to do? Bring back capital punishment?
Certain offences, yes, I'm all in favour.
Yes, that doesn't really surprise me. No, I think we might let him burn his fingers occasionally, but, oh, execution's going much too far. I'd hate Joe to lose his license. He does have his uses.
For you, perhaps.
And for your firm, mister. He comes back from far away places to cast a little bread your way sometime. But yes, I was thinking purely in selfish terms. I think I'll sneak in, if they'll let me.
I can't, I'm afraid. I've got a dinner date.
You mean you're going to miss a Hofmeister?
Barbarous, isn't it?
I've told you before, I don't object to a bit of persistence, but I can't help you. Good morning, Robin.
Morning.
You got here early this morning?
Just rustling up some breakfast.
Good.
I was hoping to change your mind.
Oh, yeah? How did you find me?
Well, I heard you had a boat at Marlow. After that, it was just a matter of finding it.
Oh, yeah? And what did you look for?
Elegance?
Oh, you bloody cockeyed. Vulgarity is what you want to look for if it's anything associated with me. Well, come on, sit down. Have some breakfast.
Oh,
Take
thank
your
you.
coat off. You know, coming down to this boat is the best way I know of doing a bit of solid thinking on my own. What do you do?
Oh, in my own country, we would climb a tree. In this one, I sit in the corner of a strange public house.
That's not a bad idea. Tried it myself on occasions. Well, now, eggs, kippers, haddock. What would you like?
Egg, I think.
Egg and bacon, all right?
I do not eat bacon.
Against your religion?
I do not now follow my religion, but I find it impossible to forget the habit.
Yeah, I'm not religious either. I'm just greedy. How about an omelette?
Thank you.
Robin, we've got a lapsed Muslim for breakfast, and he'd like an omelette.
You can have mine.
I'll have the usual.
It's ready. Won't be a minute.
Well, now, let's see. What was it you wanted? 1,000 automatic rifles, eh?
That is correct, Mr. Hine.
What are you trying to do? Start another Biafra?
No, I was trying...
No, listen. How many people are there in your country? About a couple of million. Same number as in Birmingham, eh? Now, the people in Birmingham, they don't go around trying to carve each other up, do they? I can't understand you people. You've got a beautiful country, sun shining all day. If you get hungry, all you've got to do is reach up and pick a banana. I wish I was in your position.
Excuse me, I think you know very little about my country, Mr. Hine.
Oh, yes, I do. There was an article about it a couple of weeks ago in the Telegraph magazine. Look, I'll tell you what I'll do. You borrow my trading license and nip down to the cash and carry, buy yourself 1,000 toothbrushes dirt cheap. And you give them one apiece. They'll be much better off.
Mr. Hine, if you will please sit down.
All right.
Let me inform you of the situation in my country. There is a powerful tribe called the Kanzari, who are in allegiance to another tribe, the Akuri, against my own people, the Maburi.
Yes, I know all about that. And the country's being run from the Chinese embassy, isn't that right?
The government is receiving aid and assistance from the Chinese, but they are using it to suppress the rights of the Maburi.
That's what baffles me about you people. As soon as you get rid of one bunch of imperialists, you can't find another lot fast enough.
Breakfast up.
Good.
She's your wife?
No, she's my sister. Stop asking so many questions. Right.
I see you prefer the common or garden kipper.
There's nothing common or garden about this. I get a dozen boxes of them every year in the season from the Isle of Man. Stick them in the deep freeze and they last all the year round. They're the best kippers you can get because they're properly cured. Nearly everybody else just paints the bastards, don't they?
Right.
Right.
Messages?
No. Oh, Samantha phoned.
Did she?
And they rang from Annabelle's. They've got your cigarette case.
Aha, that's where it was. The master continues to meditate?
He hasn't been in for 3 days now.
Not even lifted the blower?
Not since last night. He called to say he was going down to the boat. His checks need signing.
I hope they're little ones. I wish I could sign them.
That'll be the day.
I suppose these are rather nail-biting times, but if Joe doesn't get a fair taste of the South American cake, we shall be in sight of the all-too-familiar creek.
Don't start wallowing already. Anyway, what's the opposition?
Apart from Pendle's, there's Lawson Ponds and the French and Swiss governments, and the Italians, I believe, are also submitting a tender.
Well, Joe's got to be in town tomorrow for the embassy party.
Right. I'll give you a buzz later on.
I think he goes down to that boat to lick his wounds.
Oh, I don't know. I always thought of him as pretty invulnerable.
Oh, no. That's just a facade. I was wondering if we ought to, you know, let him stay there on his own.
I should think he'll probably survive.
Much have you got to spend?
25,000 pounds.
25? And you want 1,000 rifles? You must be the world's leading optimist. Do you know how much a modern automatic rifle costs?
Well, I am told in the region of 20 pounds.
Yeah, well, that was a long time ago. The cheapest you can get nowadays is the Scheidegger 7.9 millimeter, and they're 26 quid a piece. And then you've got the spares and the ammunition. That's all you can raise, is it? 25,000.
That is all we have at the moment.
Hard currency.
American dollars, Mr. Hine. Lodged in the General and Commercial Bank of the Bahamas.
Yeah, well, that's something, isn't it? Look, I'd like to help you. Really, I would. Spirit's willing. But I don't reckon I can. Look, even if I could get the stuff, I couldn't get it out of this country, even if I could get it into yours. Assuming, that is, that you had enough money. I'm sorry, old son.
Well, I guess I'll just have to try elsewhere.
Like a drink before you go?
No, thank you. Mr. Hine, if you could find us 1,000 rifles of any description, it would be better than nothing.
I wish I could, old son. I wish I could.
You will find me at this telephone number if something should happen.
I had a terrible feeling that it won't. Look, I'll keep it in mind. But don't hope for anything.
Many thanks, Mr. Hine.
All right.
Hola, Rafael, ¿cómo está usted? ¿Se ve bien esta noche?
Sí, gracias, coronel.
Así me gusta. Major Cartwright, it is a pleasure to see you with us this evening.
Well, I'm glad to be here.
Hur lekan de grubarit i Amerike?
Oh, jag har varit i Amerika 6 månader, Colonel.
Goed. Senor Harris, I was most impressed by the great detail of your specification. They are now being the subject of study by my government.
Yes, of course. We do have quite a wide range of products. No doubt if we're able to satisfy your requirements, we shall have the honor of doing even more business with your president. I understand he has quite a lot on his plate.
Life is not simple in my country, Senor Harris. We try to do our best.
Sure you do.
Buonasera, Colonel. Come le va? Si diverte qui oggi?
Sì, Colonello.
Guten Abend.
Guten Abend.
Einen guten Ordenhaften bitte.
Vielen Dank, Sir.
Sie bitten Sie gut.
Selbstverständlich, natürlich.
Mr. Hine, I am so glad you're able to be with us today.
Not at all. It's about time I enjoyed some of your hospitality.
On the other hand, I have some unfortunate, how do you call them, tidings.
That's right. Unfortunate tidings. What are they?
My government has decided to deal only with the large companies and the government delegation in order to dispose of the time factor.
I see. What you're trying to tell me is I don't even get a smell.
Mr. Hine, this time it is a matter for urgently. We shall no doubt negotiate with you at some time later.
Well, why couldn't you tell me before?
But, Mr. Hine, I tried to reach you on the telephone. Your office tells me you are on holiday on a sailing boat.
Sailing boat?
Mr. Hine, in future, you will be at the top of the list.
Oh, good.
Ah, Monsieur Fayinard, je suis ravi de vous voir. Et comment ça porte votre belle femme?
Ma belle femme est toujours aussi jolie.
Ça, je la fais bien croire.
Understand you're not competing this time.
Good news travels fast.
Well, if we get this contract, it should be quite a breakthrough. There's no reason why you shouldn't be involved, one way or another. I've always felt there's room for the freelance, the entrepreneur.
Why can't you stop being so condescending?
Incidentally, I hope you haven't been pestered by a certain African gentleman.
Thought you sent him round.
Well, yes, I thought it might amuse you. Of course, I knew you wouldn't touch that business.
Oh, yeah? Why shouldn't I touch it?
Well, it's obvious, isn't it? I mean, even if he's got the money, you'd never get an export license.
You're a betting man.
Why?
How about a case of champagne on it?
On what?
But I'll sell him 1,000 rifles, and I'll get an export license. 12 bottles on it, right?
You're taking this awfully seriously.
Oh, does that mean to say you don't like to bet with the proletariat?
Well, yes, all right, yes. I'll take you on.
Good. I hope it's better than that stuff.
sort of client?
Well, I wouldn't say a client exactly. It's more a whisper on the breeze, and the breeze murmured Centurion tank.
Well, offhand, without looking at figures, about a dozen here and 20-odd in Germany.
Oh, fine. Well, I'll keep you informed. Oh, while I think about it, I've had an order from a police force in Africa. The Black End, so don't get worried. They want a few old rifles for drill purposes, and I'd like to fix them up if I can, just keep them sweet.
How many would you want?
1,000. Thought you might find an odd lot swimming around an ordnance depot somewhere. The old Lee Enfield number 4s, if you've still got some.
Oh, I think most of those have been auctioned off, but I'll look around. I dare say we'll find you something, if it's only for drill purposes.
Good. Well, I know it's small change, Walpole, but if you come back by tomorrow on this one, it's rather personal, you see, and they're getting a bit impatient.
All right, I will. Goodbye.
Fine. Bye. Well, that's a very interesting collection.
Going to pay him?
No.
Ah, morning. How'd it go with the Latin Americans?
Yes, you stick by that telephone, right?
So that one must be up the spout as well, then. Ah, there you are. Colonel, may I introduce Mr. Hine, Colonel Weech, commanding officer.
I know your face. Captain Weech, Adjutant number 6 Training Battalion Blackdown, about 15 years ago, am I right?
Yes, but...
Don't remember me, do you?
You have the advantage of me for the moment, Mr. Hine. Of course, there were a large number of National Service officers.
Corporal, Charlie Company Clothing Stores.
Good Lord, of course,
Yeah.
yes. I thought the face was familiar.
Yes, well, what have we got here, then, eh?
Well, I managed to dig up a batch of the Enfield number 1 Mark III, which ought to suit your purpose. They were under auction last year, but we didn't get the reserve.
Number 1s. Must be about 50 years old. All right, let's have a look at them.
Well, they're rather a mixed bunch. Some of them aren't too bad, the others are a bit rough, but they ought to be all right for drill purposes.
Oh, yes, yes. See one out of that box, shall we?
Right, Corporal.
Right. Well, let's take a look up the barrel. Let's have the bolt out, shall we?
Yes, of course.
Forgotten, haven't I? Good God, Walpole! You've left your umbrella up there.
Yes, well, the ones that have been unpacked haven't actually been degreased yet. Corporal, sir, clean out that barrel, will you?
Yeah. Got any spares with them?
Not much in the way of spares, actually. Just a couple of boxes of bits and pieces.
I see. We have a word.
Yes, sure.
What do you want for them?
Well, this price is 13.5 per weapon, less 10% discount for 1,000. But as they're only for drill purposes, we'll allow you 25.
You can't be serious. I picked up 25,000 of these things a few years ago for $3.10 apiece.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. At an auction. You wouldn't do it now. You know as well as I do that if you want a small quantity, you have to pay list price, if you can get them at all. I'm trying to do you a favor.
I should hate you to do me an injury. All right, well, that's 13.5 less 25%. That's 10,125. What are you going to sling in? How about a dozen of these, eh?
Pets?
Yeah. All right, they're obsolete. They wouldn't crack a duck egg.
A dozen?
Yeah.
No, there's things like hen's teeth. I might be able to swing a couple.
Okay. All right, do that. What about terms?
Cash on delivery.
What's that? Another favor? All right, I'll take them. Just give them to the end of the week to confirm. Now, if I do confirm, I'll want the rifles delivered to Harrington's.
Aye.
And I want one sent round to my office for demonstration purposes.
Yeah, I arrange it.
Good. Say farewell to my old comrade in arms over there, will you?
Well, it looks as if we might have made a sale, Colonel.
Splendid. I could use the space.
And you'll have those stenciled DP, drill purposes only,
Yes, sir. I can organize that.
and be free with the heavy grease when they're delivered.
Yes, if you like.
Grind down the heads of the strikers, perhaps, and plug up the holes in the bolt heads, hmm?
I can lay that on with command workshop.
Good. Good.
Of course, the Bruno is something of a specialist weapon. You do need to be fairly experienced to get the very best out of it.
Oh, actually, this is my first safari.
Oh, really? Is it? Well, I think perhaps in that case something a little less exacting. The new Mauser, I think, would be more suitable for the beginner?
All right for antelope, that sort of thing.
My dear sir, that will stop a rhinoceros. Yes? Yes, all right, I'll come down. Just hold on. Mr. Peters, would you mind seeing to the gentleman? Excuse me, would you?
This is...
Yes, Albert, what's the trouble?
We've started checking Mr. Ryan's consignment.
Hmm?
Take the butchers up there.
Huh? God, that's pretty revolting, isn't it?
And you consider this rifle is effective, Mr. Hine?
Yeah. The British Army used them for 30 years, and they were usually on the winning side.
And they are all in good condition.
I wouldn't sell you a load of rubbish now, would I? Now, as soon as I get them delivered, I'll get them checked, and then we'll see how they go down on the range.
You can supply ammunition?
Yeah, 100 rounds of weapon.
Good.
Let's talk terms, shall we? I want 5,000 down and the rest on deposit, ready for payment on delivery.
I will arrange it.
I'll let you know as soon as they're ready.
I thank you very much, Mr. Hine. Goodbye, Mr. Windsor.
Bye, Mr. Mbusu. I can understand you getting an export license for the rifles if you say they're for drill purposes, but how are you intending to get the ammunition out of the country?
Well, when the British Army pulled out of the Suez Canal zone, they left about 400 million rounds of 303 ammo behind, among other things. And the jippers have been trying to flog them ever since. I've got boxes of the stuff stacked away all over Africa.
I see, yes.
By the way, we've got a couple of Piats coming in.
What do we do with those? Sell them to a museum?
No, they're collector's items in the States.
$200 a piece? Good, we need a couple of new ashtrays. Now we've got the money.
We've only had a look at the first 100 so far. You did say these rifles were supposed to be battle-worthy.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, they've all been sterilized.
What?
Strikers have been ground down, and the bolt head's plugged.
God almighty.
And you see these twin arrows stamped on the breech?
Yeah?
Well, that means that this rifle has been condemned at some time or another in an ordnance factory. They'd be all right for drill purposes, but I don't imagine that's quite what you had in mind.
Yeah. Anything else wrong with them?
Oh, bores mostly. Corroded, pitted, worn, bent.
How badly bent?
Well, anything from a light breeze in a cornfield to a banana.
Anything else?
Yes. Excessive cartridge head space, faulty extraction, weak magazine springs, that sort of thing. Joseph, I think you've been had.
Not yet, I haven't. Can you fix these?
Well, I can drill out the bolt heads, but you need new strikers.
Got any spares?
A few, not many. We don't see many of these things nowadays, do we?
Yeah. Well, look, I'm ready to go through the lot and patch them up as best you can.
Well, I can't do anything about the bores.
Never mind the bores. How long is this going to take?
Well, dropping everything else and working 25 hours a day, about 3 weeks, I suppose.
So, how much is it going to cost me?
Well, you won't see much change out of 2,500. This kind of junk, it just isn't worth it.
Right. You need 1,000 strikers. Know where to get them?
Well, you'll need a crystal ball to find that number. I got half a dozen in stock.
Can I see one?
Yeah. Alf, where have we got those old 303 strikers? Oh, here we go.
You mind if I hang on to this for a day or two, Charlie?
No. Do you want me to go ahead, then?
Yeah. That's what I said, didn't I?
Well, now Mr. Hine gets the bit between his teeth, there's no stopping him, is there?
I'll tell you something. When one of these things goes off, I'd rather be in front of it than behind it.
Not much to it. The only thing is, of course, we have to set it up. We've got a pile of work on here at the moment. Another thing is we shall have to match the steel, you see. We shall have to get an analysis.
Oh, yeah. How long is that going to take?
How many you say you wanted? 1,000? Well, we could possibly fix you up in a couple of months.
No, I need them in a fortnight, otherwise I'll try somewhere else.
You want them in a fortnight?
Yeah.
And we've got to match the steel, you see. It's that sort of thing that takes the time. 3 weeks. Never do it in a fortnight.
How much is it going to cost?
Oh, well, I don't know much about that sort of thing. We have to leave that to our costing department, don't we? Say 25, 30 bob per item.
You're going to lose on it, are you?
No, well, we'll have to match the steel, you see. That's the trouble.
All right. Do it.
Thank you, Mr. Hine.
Thank you. Good tidings from South America?
I called to the embassy last night. This is unofficial, of course, but I think it's in the bag. It's between us and the French, and I think we have the edge on price.
And on bribes against the French, I don't believe it.
We're learning, Walpole.
Good. So we can start unfurling the balance of payments banner again.
There's just one item that's sticking. Slingshot missile. They want 6 batteries, and they're not prepared to wait more than 3 months for delivery.
That's a bit awkward.
I've been onto our production team, but they're up to their eyebrows in previous orders. I understand the Army took delivery of 4 batteries recently.
Yes, 4 nights ago, but I can't possibly let you have any of them back. They're on trial with NATO.
Yeah, we're bunkered in that case.
Well, why don't you try and get hold of some Yonalin 426s? They've got about the same range and capability, and I believe they've got some in hand.
Yes, I suppose they might take the Jonalins as an alternative. It's a sound enough job.
I'll have a word with Joe Hine. He's their agent in UK.
Prospect of involving Hine in the deal doesn't exactly enchant me.
How about a crumb of comfort? He's burning his fingers rather beautifully at the moment.
Oh, really?
Let me regale him with the details.
Well, perhaps I should mention that the wag who supplied you with these rifles took the precaution of smothering at least half of them in petroleum jelly.
All right, listen, on Friday I've got a target booked at Fulton, 3 o'clock, 600-yard point, number 3 range. I'm laying on a demo to the client.
Yeah?
Right. Well, I sent you down a couple of dozen strikers this morning. Did you get them?
Yes, I received those personally from the hands of your excellent Mr. Windsor.
Good. Well, what I want you to do is this. Pick out a dozen of the best rifles and bring them down to Fulton, 3 o'clock on Friday. Can you manage that?
Yes, I think we can manage that.
Yeah, and Charlie, don't be late. That's all I ask.
Now, Joseph, you know I'm always on time.
Well, Jeremy, I think you'd better wander down there and chase them up a bit. Make sure they're keeping up to the mark.
Surely. It's round the back, I think. In the right-hand showcase. Ah, Mr. Windsor.
Good afternoon. Joe asked me to drop by. He was rather concerned about your telephone conversation this morning. You undertook to service 1,000 rifles for us.
Yes.
As a rush job, and they're overdue.
Well, I did explain that to Joe. These are by no means ordinary weapons, you know.
Yes, but when one's accepted a deadline, one's expected to stick to it.
Oh, one is. In fact, I've got all my chaps working flat out on it now.
Yes, what I'm telling you is we don't seem to be getting on quite fast enough. Where do we stand at present?
Well, perhaps you better come round the back and see for yourself. We're down to the last 200 odd. All the others have been repacked in their boxes. It's the rifles in these racks that are awaiting repair.
Ah! The old short magazine Lee Enfield. Haven't seen one of those since I was in the army. Wouldn't be much good in Vietnam.
No, that's what it would.
Bit grubby. Seems in pretty reasonable condition. I can't see a lot wrong with it. He's awaiting for repairs, did you say?
That's right. Albert, what's wrong with this one?
What's the number?
HB 80491. Thank you. Ah, yes. This rifle's got a loose butt. The breech accepts the 074 gauge, and the barrel accepts the 306 gauge.
Does it?
The second pull-off is 2 pounds underweight, got a worn ejector screw, and the spring on the butt plate trap is broken.
Yes, I can see that, Mr. Wilford. Front handguard's cracked.
Yes.
Back sight leaf is missing.
Yes.
There's a dent in the magazine. Trigger guard's bent.
Yes. Apart from that, it's splendid.
Yes. Well, you don't have to be too fussy, Slot.
One does have a reputation to protect.
Yes, well, I have a meeting in 10 minutes. I can rely on you there, Mr. Bulford, to pull out all the stops, can I?
Indeed you can, Mr. Windsor.
Splendid. Good chap.
Well, they don't look too bad. It's the best we can do. I don't know where you got these strikers from. They're a bit brittle. 1 or 2 are fractured already. What are you trying to do? Cheer me up? Well, I just thought it was worth mentioning. Are you going to test these yourself?
Yeah.
Might as well try 'em up before our African friend arrives.
Well, you'd better have a go with this first, then. Well, it's mine. It's just been zeroed.
Eh?
Well, you might as well find out if you can still shoot. 5 rounds, safe to catch on.
Can't miss with a Bruno, can you?
Target up.
Target up, Paddy.
What do we do now? In these sort of circumstances, the religious pray and the superstitious cross their fingers.
Oh. Yes, I know.
Bloody hell. He was in the Queen's 100 a few years ago.
Yes, I know that. Oh, what's he firing with, I wonder?
Don't get excited. That was Mr. Bulford's rifle. Now we're going to try Walpole's Wonders. 3 rounds on each. Right. Yeah, and keep your heads down.
$49162. New target.
Magpie. Stick it up, Paddy.
He's gone off a bit, hasn't he?
Outer.
Outer? What's he playing at? Well, that one's a load of rubbish. New target.
31489. $61098. New target. $71934. Another outer.
Rubbish! They're all rubbish!
That's better.
That one's not bad. 3 balls.
58275.
Is that the last one?
Yes. 61049.
Come on, come on. What the hell's that? A flag?
You missed it.
That last shot was off target, low left.
You must be blind. I've been firing on this range for 15 years, and I never had a flag at 1,000 yards, never mind 600.
It was off, I tell you. You're not expecting to fool him with that lot, are you?
Stay where you are, and if you wave that flag again, I'll wrap it round your neck.
Could be a cold barrel.
Cold? Must be absolutely bloody freezing.
Well, you've got one that's reasonable anyway. Number 10, 82416.
This is the best of the bunch, then?
Well, I didn't get a chance to sort them all out. I just picked these at random.
Well, then you want to get up early in the mornings, don't you, Charlie? I mean, I'm £1,000 down on this deal already. Look at this foresight, anyway. It's floating around all over that place.
I must have missed that. Fred, I'll fix that.
Get it fixed. You couldn't fix a rat in a drain pipe.
Well, that'll do them the world of good. Here's your friend.
Well, don't just stand there. Pick 'em up.
I'll get these out, chaps.
Which one's the good one?
82416.
8. Ah, Mr. Musa. How are you? Charlie, this is Mr. Bulford of Harrington's.
I'm very happy to meet you, Mr. Bulford.
How do you do?
Right, well, let's get down to business, shall we? I've brought along a selection of a dozen. Would you like to try one?
Oh, no, I'm a peaceful man, Mr. Hine. I've never fired a rifle in my life.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll try one for you. I just picked these out at random. Mind you, these aren't zero, but it'll give you some idea of their accuracy. Thought you experts could tell in a rifle by sight.
We can.
Oh, for God's sake, help.
Warmer. 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 That's it.
Mr. Musa. Here you are.
Use these.
Target up.
Ball. Ball. Another ball.
All right, that's it.
You have scored 3 bullseyes, Mr. Hine.
Yeah. Well, that's not a bad rifle. But quite honestly, they're not all as good as that. You'll just have to take them as they come.
My people are not the world's best marksmen, Mr. Hine, so perhaps one thing will cancel out the other. In any case, the possession of rifles is more important than their potency.
Well, I don't know anything about philosophy, so that makes us even.
Mr. Hine, each person has his own philosophy.
Well, goodbye, Charlie. And thanks.
My pleasure.
Thank you, Mr. Bulford.
Thank you.
I booked them on a charter flight from Stansted to Blantyre, stopping off at Ziola on the 19th. My agent will pick them up and release them to your agent with the ammunition when he's got the authority from me. Is that all right?
Oh, that is very agreeable, Mr. Hine. I'm very grateful.
Good. Well, I hope they do what you want them to do. If you get any snags, just give me a buzz. You got my number?
Oh, yes, Mr. Hine. I've got your number.
Here. I thought you said you could shoot. Cool, you were here, there, and everywhere, all over the place.
Could have been something to do with the rifles.
Nah, it's just practice, isn't it? Well, if you want to be good at something, you've got to be at it all the time.
If it hadn't been for that last one, you'd have been right up the creek.
Luckily, Bulford had a paddle.
Morning, Poppet.
Morning. How did it go?
On the range. Oh, I think one might say it ended on a note of quiet satisfaction all round.
I suppose Joe didn't happen to say when he'd be coming in again.
No, he did mention he expects to be staying on the boat for a few more days.
Must be terribly uncomfortable at this time of the year.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. I'm sure he's got everything he needs.
Hasn't been in touch with me for over a week.
Have patience, Poppet.
Don't do that.
When he needs you, he will most surely scream.
I've got all sorts of things for him to sign. We're getting all behind.
May I see? Renewal club membership. Insurance certificate. Electoral roll. Driving license. Good God, whoever bothers to sign their driving?
In your usual condescending fashion, you've managed to pick out all the items which don't happen to be urgent.
Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't say any of this was of excruciating importance.
I don't happen to share that opinion. I'm going to drive down there. We've got to get something done.
What, you mean down to the boat?
Yes.
Look, why bother? He's sure to turn up sooner or later. He's got a meeting with Harris either today or tomorrow, and you might even miss it.
Well, I'll have to take that chance.
After all, he did go down there to relax.
He's been relaxing too long.
Provided the train doesn't accelerate at the moment of entry. And supposing these negotiations do succeed in the near future.
Can I come in, Joe? Hello.
I've been on the phone to Stockholm all morning. Terrible line. Anyway, the position on the Yonlin 426s is you can have 5 batteries immediate delivery and the other inside a month. And I've had to stand on a hedge to get them.
Spares? Demonstration team?
No, no trouble there.
Good. Well, I hope to be able to confirm before the end of the week. Then we can get down to details.
I should expect the usual brokerage fee on this one.
In addition to your usual agency fee from John Lynn's.
Oh, yeah. You see my phone bill. You don't have to pay yours.
Good gracious, we have been punishing the relish today, haven't we, Mr. Harris? I'll bring some more.
Thank you, George. By the way, when are you going to send round that case of champagne? I've just sent a consignment of rifles to Africa. 1,000 of them.
I should need to see proof of that.
Huh? Export license. And dispatch note.
Ah, but we said battle-worthy rifles. These have been adapted for drill purposes. Yes, sir. Got no strikers. $1,000 actuating arms for electric sewing machines. You know, you're not going to get away with this sort of thing forever.
I'm not going to live forever. Hello? Oh, hello, Frank. Back it down there, will you? Have, we got anything to celebrate?
Something.
All right. Try this, then. Oh, no. One thing I can't stand, it's a bad loser.
What's wrong with it?
Non-vintage. Frank, how long is it since I gave you a present? Can't remember. Can you use this lot?
Yeah, I could take it back to the old lady.
Hang on, then.
Tom, Mr. On.
We don't want that, do we? Got a bottle of the real stuff out here. You, ever been to Africa?
No, why?
I just wondered. A few used sewing machines out there, don't they?